Hello everyone, welcome to Theme Growth. So in this video, I'll show you how to create amazing headers and footers for your WordPress website using the Zakra theme's header and the footer builder. So the prerequisite for this video is that you need to have Zakra theme installed on your computer. It is free, it is a very simple process. I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. So yeah, let's get started with the video. But before we do, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Alright, so here we are within the computer screen. Now the Zakra's header and the footer builder were released in the update 4.0.0. Now if you are a totally new user and you've never used Zakra before, then you can simply skip to this timestamp right here on the screen. Now if you are an old user who is using a version that's prior to 4.0.0, then you're gonna have to update your theme, and only then you'll be able to see your header and the footer builder. So currently in this WordPress installation, I have an older version of Zakra, and if you are a pro user, you'll have to update your theme as well as the Zakra Pro plugin. So for the plugin, you can go within plugins and you can update that. For the theme, you can go within themes, appearance, and you'll have a update now button right here, and you can click update now. But before you do that, make sure you have a backup of your site just in case some design changes happen there. So yeah, always have a backup which you can roll back to. For now, let's click on update now, and there you go, my older version of the theme has been updated. So now this means if I go within customize, I'll still see my older menu, but if I click on header and navigation, then it will now say builder, which can be enabled. So now if I enable builder, I must be careful of a few different things, and that is first of all to have a backup of your site. And if you have a staging site, then you can do this within your staging. And yes, once the header and footer builder has been enabled, you won't be able to roll back, and still if you have any problems, then you can reach out to the support team. But anyways, I'm gonna click on continue here. Now my header builder and the footer builder will be enabled. So there it is. Once it has been enabled, you can see that nothing has gone wrong with my design here. And if I scroll down below at my footer, you can see nothing is wrong here as well. So it seems I'm pretty safe. Nothing is broken on my site, so we're good there. But yes, as soon as you've enabled the builder, you'll see two options here called the header builder and the footer builder. And now you can start customizing your header however you want to. So now let's continue the video normally. Okay, so once you've installed the latest version for your Zakra theme, and if you're a pro user, you must install the Zakra Pro plugin as well. So once you've made sure that you're using the latest version of Zakra, you can simply go over to your customizer, and from in here, you'll now be able to craft your headers and your footers however you want to. Now besides all the other settings here within global, you've got your container, sidebar, etc., typography, buttons. There's a whole lot of stuffs in here. But yeah, for this video I just want to focus on the header and the footer. If you want to learn more about the theme, how to use it, etc., I'll leave some helpful links down below. You can check those out. But for now, let's get started with our header builder here. So if I click here in the header builder menu, then I'll be greeted to a UI something like this. So here in the left, we have all different header builder components. So these are all the components that you can use within your header, and here below we have our builder area. So in here we can basically drag our components around, and we can view the changes here up top. So by default, our header has been divided into three different sections, one being the header top area, one being the header main area, and the header bottom area. So here I have imported a demo template, so that's why I already have a good looking header in here. Let me delete some of them. Let me delete my site title and logo. You can see I don't have it in there. If I was building this thing from scratch, then I would go here over to my builder component area. Then I would simply drag my site title and logo, and I would place it wherever I want to, just like so. And I would be able to view the changes right here. Maybe I want the logo to be in the header top area. This is what it looks like, right? My primary menu is in the middle. Maybe I want to drag it towards the left. I can do that. Now your menus, you can craft them however you want to. We also have a contact now button, which suppose I wanted it to be in the middle. I can do that too. This looks like a bad design choice, so I'm just gonna leave it right there wherever it was before. And maybe I want to make it so my HTML section is in the header bottom area, so I can just drag it in there and it would show up here something like this. This is also a terrible design choice, would not recommend. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right where it is. Maybe actually I just want to drag it in here. Let's see how that looks. You know what, I think this looks all right. I'm just gonna leave it as it is right now. So yeah, you can see this right here is our header builder. Now if you want to make changes to any of these components in here, like suppose I want to make change to the site title and the logo, I would simply click on this gear icon and it would open its settings right here. Now here I can make changes to the site title, the tagline. Currently they both are not being used, so it won't change anything. But besides that, if I want to make change to this site icon right here, well, I can do that. I can remove it, I can change the image. For my logo, if I want to remove it, I want to update it with something else, I can do that as well. Do I have any logos in here? I don't. You know what, maybe let's try this one. Let's see how it looks. crop the image, and there it is. I can change my logo as well. I don't really like this, so I'm going to revert it back to however it was before. There you go. Now maybe I want to make changes to the primary menu, then I would simply click on this gear icon once again, and I would make changes to its style from here. Then I would simply make changes to its padding, its margin. If I want to make changes to the typography, the layout, I've got all those options in here. Maybe I want to change its color, I can do that. Typography, let's see. Can I use a different font in here? Pop-ins, I can. Open Sans. I'm just going to use Open Sans for this one. The point is to show you that you can customize everything from in here. So it's going to be the same for every other element that you've used. So it's going to be the same for every other component that you use within your header. All the header components that you drag and drop into your header builder will have a similar customization. You'll be able to customize each and everything. And also bear in mind, the header builder and the footer builder may be a little bit limited if you're using the free version. But yeah, you can also drag in widgets. So suppose I have a widget 1 here, which I'm going to drag right in the middle of the header main area. Currently, nothing's being shown because my widget is totally empty. So now for widgets, I've got two different settings here. I've got the gear icon settings from where, I can make changes to the title color, the link, content color. But if I go over to this dial or whatever you want to call it, I can click on it. Then I can customize the widget using blocks all within my customizer. So I can simply click right here. I can get heading blocks, etc. Whatever block you want to use, you can get it in there. And if you want more customization, then you can simply click on show more settings and you'll get block settings for the block that you have within this widget. So this is pretty neat. Suppose I want to change its color, then I can change its color, and you can see right here that the test has now changed its color. But yeah, this is a terrible design choice. Wouldn't want to do this, so I'm just going to remove this widget for now. But yeah, there we go. This is how you would customize your header using the header builder for the Zakra theme. You've also got tablet/mobile version here. So if you want to make changes to the tablet or the mobile version of the header, then you can do so from here as well. Again, it's the same thing. You've got all your components to the left that you can drag within your builder area, and you can view the changes up top. So if I want to drag the logo around, I can do so. Maybe I want the logo in the middle, I can do that. I'm just gonna leave it as it is towards the left. That looks just fine. If I want to make changes to the toggle button or the logo, then I can click on the gear icon and I'll be able to access its settings for the tablet/the mobile version. So currently within the mobile view, this right here is our mobile menu. So I don't really like this really dark background. So if I want to change this, then from within my header builder, I would click on this gear icon once again. Then I would scroll down. Maybe, I've got all the different options here. Maybe I want to change the background. Then yeah, I can simply go right here. I can make it slightly lighter, and I want to change its color, the text color. I want to make it dark. You know what? Maybe let's just make the background totally white. Publish this. And if I go back, refresh this, then yeah, you can see my mobile menu has changed. This is currently what it's looking like. So yeah, this is how you would customize your header. You've got every single customization option that you can think of. You can play around with it, see what it does, and customize your header to your liking. Okay, so one thing that I just realized is that you might have a question. Currently, my header is set to a transparent header, and suppose if you wanted a normal header, like with a solid color or a gradient in the back, what would you do? Then you would simply go here within header and navigation from within your customizer. You've got transparent header option right here, and you would simply disable it, and you would go about customizing your header however you want to. So yeah, just letting you know that. So yeah, now let's jump over to our footers. So back from my customizer, if I go within footer builder, then I'll be able to access the footer builder right here. Again, it's the same sort of design. You've got your components towards the left that you can drag and drop within your builder area. For now, let me switch back to my desktop mode. And if I scroll down far enough, this is our footer right here. So if I want to make changes here, our footer is quite widget heavy currently. So yes, if you want to display your menus in here, then you can simply drag and drop a menu components directly into the builder. And yeah, they'll show up just like so. Maybe I want it to be in the footer top area, then yeah, it'll show up just like that. Also for your footer, there is 3 different areas here. You've got your top area, the main area, and the bottom area. And for footers, if you click on this gear icon, then for each of this row, you can also separate columns. And here you can see that my footer top area is in a single column sort of design. It's looking pretty neat. For my widgets as well, as I said before, if I click on this dial sort of icon, then I'll be able to customize it using blocks. And yeah, I can change them however I want to. You've got 4 different widgets in here. You can drag them around. You can do whatever you want to with it. Let's see what this would look like. Yep, this looks absolutely terrible, so I'm just gonna drag it back in here. And you've also got your copyright section. If I simply click on edit within my copyright section, I can make changes here. I can make changes to the text, I can make changes to its typography, and so much more. And suppose I don't want the copyright section altogether, I can simply remove it, but I'm not going to do that. A copyright section is necessary. But the point being, I can make changes to its text. Like I can say Sid is so cool. And guess what? There we have it within our footer. So you can customize your footer in the same way as well. For your footer, you've got all the HTML widget components, you've got your menus, you've even got socials. So I can drag in my socials somewhere right here. And yeah, here it has rendered our social icons. Maybe I just want it to be right beside this widget. What would it look like? Let's see. Oh, it shows up right here. All right, sure. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. So yes, you can customize the footer however you want to as well. And for your footers, also you've got your tablet/mobile view. You can see what your footer would look like in a tablet view, in a mobile view, and you can make changes to it without affecting your desktop view. So yes, you've got that feature as well. So now if you're customizing your header and your footer, or if you run into any problems while using our theme, just make sure you reach out to our support team. They'll gladly help you. So yes, I hope this video was helpful. If you want to learn more about the Zakra theme, how to use it, then I'll leave some helpful links down in the description below. Make sure you check it out. And yes, that is about it. I'm Sid, and I'll see you whenever I'll see you. Take care. So I hope you guys found that video helpful. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you whenever I'll see you. Take care.